Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. The other night I was watching some TV and a promo came on where people were singing, "We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come. We'll share a dream and sing with one voice, I am, you are, we are Australian." Well, I love hearing and singing that song because it celebrates people's different histories and cultures that they are bringing to their communities, because it celebrates different strengths that people have and their understandings and ways of doing life. And each of those helps to make a community that is vibrant and creative and alive with purpose in the here and now, in the present. And because it celebrates how those different past stories and present actions are helping to build and shape a strong and hopeful future. But sadly, I know that there are people who don't accept other people's differences. And they show it through their actions toward them. Maybe they have different ways of speaking or different coloured skin, wear different kinds of clothes, have different religions and cultural traditions. Maybe they live in a different kind of suburb, eat different food, have different kinds of family relationships, have a different point of view. The list of differences can go on. I feel sad when those differences lead and lack of accepting those differences leads to violence and abuse and disrespect. I've seen it on at the footy and other sport venues, sometimes on TV, sometimes when I've been there. I've seen it in the street and in the shopping centre or park. Maybe you've seen it on the bus or tram or train, in workplaces or schools, wherever people come and meet together. Not only do I feel sad for the people who become the victims of that, but I also feel sad for those who cannot accept someone else's differences. It makes their lives smaller somehow, darker, more resentful and bitter. My example instead is Jesus. When he was alive, he showed by the way he did things what it means to accept and embrace people who are different, others who are different. It doesn't matter who a person is. Jesus always reaches out in love. He challenges attitudes about who are the right kind of people and who aren't. It doesn't matter to him whether a person is female or male, young or old, whether they come from one race and cultural heritage or a different one, whether they're religious or not, socially disreputable or reputable, able-bodied or who have a disability, whether they are rich or poor. He cares for each one. He wants every person to experience full and abundant life with God, in themselves and within community. He got angry when he saw people doing unloving, divisive and unjust things. He made a stand and spoke out against those things. Even so, he offered opportunities for people who did this, acted in that kind of way, to accept God's grace and love, and through that process to learn to accept and love the differences in others as God does. I came across the following prayer I'm going to read from this book by Oliver Shergraff, The Cross of Nails, Joining in God's Mission of Reconciliation. Lord, make us one. Don't make us like them. Don't make them like us. But make us all more like you. The Apostle Paul wrote many letters to people who follow Jesus. Something he often talked about was how God sees every person as equal, no matter who they are and what they do. He loves each one deeply, and his amazing gift of grace and love and forgiveness and restoration is for anyone. Paul recognised people's differences as valuable and important, and he encouraged all Jesus followers to recognise, encourage, and celebrate each other's differences. He urged people to act in ways that bring a sense of unity and oneness, even though we are many and different. In one of Paul's letters, he talked about Jesus tearing down the walls that divide and separate groups of people. Christ brought us together through his death on the cross, Paul said. The cross got us to embrace, and that was the end of hostility. Christ came and preached peace to you outsiders and us insiders. He treated us as equals, and that made us equals. Through him, we all share the same Spirit and have the same access to the Father God. In yet another letter, he encouraged, be gracious in your speech. The goal is to bring out the best in others in a conversation, not put them down, not cut them out. As Paul said to his friends, may I also say to you, beloved friends, repair whatever is broken among you, as your hearts are being knit together in perfect unity. Live continually in peace, and God, the source of love and peace, will mingle with you. I'll see you later. Bye for now.